Alright, everyone. We're back. I am... I am not used to being up this early at all. So we're gonna stream for a bit and then probably gonna go back to bed. I don't know. I'm kinda tired.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness.
Alright, go upstairs.
I expect he'll be in the mess.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Oh, it looks a lot different this time.
Does that one have blood on it?
She isn't here now.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Alright, I'll see you.
That's weighing you down.
Not really. Memory generation will increase by 3%. Stores all HP.
You're rubbing me blind.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy those for later. I might not need them right now, but
What do you need?
I wanna be safe. In case I can't find any.
What do you want?
Alright, that's better than mine.
Not bad.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
Worse.
And?
Alright.
Have you been to the toll? I hear you should.
Check this out. Okay. Honestly, I like this one. Ooh. I just want to see what the swords look like that I make. Alright, we're back. I don't know how long we're gone, but we're back
There
now.
you are, Clive. Word
No,
of
no,
your
I'm Sid.
Adventures arrived
I'm
this
Sid now.
morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us.
Yeah, he
one
seemed
seemed
kinda
keen
mad.
To join hands with
Very
an outlaw.
angry.
Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
I guess that's my office. Oh, no, never mind.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yeah,
I
this is
mean,
where she's chosen to be.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm
it's
sure she
better.
has her reasons.
Because I don't think you guys have like a library, do you? I haven't seen one. You're hiding it somewhere.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life.
Only
And
4,
none
alright.
was especially memorable.
That's a lot.
To what do I
Why
owe the
why
honor?
so many?
Could it be that
What have you
you've
done?
come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
I don't know. Titan got angry and destroyed the other base. I think that's how it got here.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
Alright, so they took another
Certainly,
nation now.
there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins.
Okay, so they're trying to take
The
everything
non-aggression
now.
treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last
Alright, so
drop of blood
4
is spilled?
large kingdoms.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
I don't think she cares anymore.
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall
No.
consider
Alright, what kind of
ourselves even.
errand?
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Alright, so you might have a library. Alright, so they have like a tiny library.
Norseman Harpocrates.
I guess this is
That
librarian.
is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome.
Alright, yes.
home,
Maybe
Clive.
that's not good. Maybe you're getting a little
You were
old.
missed, as always.
Ow.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Alright, here's your book back.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same.
That must be pretty fast.
But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered
at Drake's head.
But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
What kind of creature are you?
Please, don't apologize.
Oh, he's probably talking about Omega.
I'll send word to our associates.
Or
See if
no,
they can't
Ultima.
furnish you
Yeah,
with more
Ultima.
books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
Alright, so we gotta find a book
There
on
are
Ultima.
not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
I've seen them. What do you mean?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
They're definitely
The loss
new.
of their
I've seen them.
parents
They've talked to
weighs heavy
me.
on them.
I can't see
However
him.
well they hide it.
What do you mean there's no
Titan
logo?
took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna take a nap.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Return to your chambers. Return to nap time. Or no
Not
nap.
back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like
To be myself.
to be myself.
So
And it's
apparently
all
you
thanks to
can
Natalia.
remove the mark.
The
Or
scalpel
like,
did most of the work.
oh, she cut it off.
Before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stole us. Alright, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Isn't it kind of obvious he was branded though? If it's like cutting that only like that one place.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Hey, there's a. Is that like free stuff? Hold on. Oh, you can put like treasure up here. Reading table. Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you when you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
Alright, so what are we gonna do with that?
It's more than that.
This is our chance.
This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Chance of what? You can't just say this is our chance and
How
not tell
we've
me.
come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
I don't know where we're
years.
going. You gotta tell me.
5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
Maybe.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now?
Wait, so we're going after another crystal?
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
And we're destroying things
And
that they see as gods.
That's no burden.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Alright, so they know Joshua's alive.
he did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
And then he sucked Ultima. Now
If
Ultima's
Joshua is
inside
still
of him.
alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Joshua doesn't have to look for him, he's inside.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Alright, so the boss of the game is Ultima. Is my guess. Alright, what are those cups made of?
World without mother crystals.
Might not. We probably shouldn't drink from it.
To Sid.
I feel like we shouldn't drink from metal cups. Might be a bad idea. Meanwhile.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
Alright, so the North is gone.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Alright, what if you destroy the rest of the mother crystals? Will that stop it, or will it keep going?
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
No, that's important. We gotta deal with that right now. No, Martha gone missing. I think that's more important than what we're doing right now.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
He could have just stayed in the room and talked to us. I got on all the way over here.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Alright.
Blood was spilled.
Bones are broken. Usual.
The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was.
Alright, so Martha was kidnapped.
Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
I mean,
kind
kinda
of
are.
bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Alright, so we'll go over there ourselves.
I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I don't think normal dudes can fight me. Open world map. Oh, there are some quests here. Hold up. Where? Oh, right there. All the way down there. Why couldn't you guys be somewhere else, like up top? I gotta run all the way down here.
Finish with that lot. Welcome back, Sid.
SM Sid now, hello.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's rosy.
I mean, we can pay to get it fixed, that's fine.
Agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tart.
Why does everyone make fun of Ted for eating lemon tarts? I don't understand.
Which might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't.
Alright, what's pitch?
Bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
I'll find you some pitch. I don't know what it is, but I'll find some.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
I mean, we can swim through the water.
Pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't
I don't
noticed,
see any trees around
live
here.
trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
Yeah?
Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere.
Which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. What if I bring a live tree?
It just so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap
birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
I'll prioritize the quest, that's fine. Okay, that's actually kind of close. We'll do that real quick. I'll get this, and I'll teleport back, turn the quest in, and then go somewhere else. Aw, they don't care about fall damage.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
I should just open with that. I didn't buy a normal potion.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
I thought I bought a normal potion. I guess I didn't.
What find is...
Alright, here's your wax.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arm.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go buy a potion. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh. I guess a better one. Okay, side quest might be worth doing now.
Finish with that log
I don't know if 12 attack is worth my talisman.
Does that one have blood on it?
Does it matter? It's a weapon.
What can I do for you?
The weapon's gonna get blood on it anyway. I don't know why you're complaining.
It'd better all be here.
Real map. Martha's Rest. Now we gotta find Martha.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
And where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
Yeah, no one said you'd be coming over here, Sid. Otto said you might help.
Might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Alright, so they took her in shackles and left.
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
Alright, we'll go over there.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Alright, my game is lagging.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
It's lagging for me too.
Culling.
Oh no, what's happening?
Of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Alright, why is this happening? The whole thing is lagging. I gotta look at something. 1 second. Task manager. I don't know. I'm well under the. Wait a second. Hold on. What's the game set to? Detail? It's high priority. I don't understand. Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna change. It's on media. I don't understand. Maybe if I turn it down because I set the frames to 60, it'll be fine. Okay, it looks about the same. Alright, because I put the frames to 60, I'm gonna put the NPCs back on. Unfortunately, the game's gonna look a little bad because I have to, like, turn. I don't know I'm lagging, but I turned things down to not lag. Yeah, well, there's Martha.
Look. Up ahead.
Alright, Martha, maybe you should go back.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Alright, I'll go to the Abbey.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Okay, so they threw their lives away to help you.
They may still be alive.
Then we should go over there now.
Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Yeah, you should hurry.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far.
Oh, he is awful now.
You're finished.
Okay, this is really bad. I don't know why he's doing this at all. Okay, we're gonna turn it back to, V-Sync may have been the wrong option. Something is very off and I'm not sure how to fix it. I have nothing else open besides streaming stuff and the game.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
I think they're dead. They turned to stone men and crashed my computer.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Alright, now you die.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire
is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Alright, and for your crime, your death.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Alright, we're gonna kill them all. Maybe if I restart the game. I can't play like this. This is awful. Alright, this might be a short stream today. If I can't figure this out, like, I'm not playing this game like that. I'm hoping it's just this area and then we can get through it really quick. And this is awful. Like, really bad.
All of them.
I think so.
I'm really not sure why this is happening.
I didn't see the abbot.
He must still be alive. No, I think he's dead.
The abbot.
abbot and the stone men.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive.
He's breathing. Not for long, he's not.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Yes, I killed them all.
Every last one.
If only that were true.
Well, sorry, the ones they were here dead. All of them are not.
The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue.
Serial, nobody's saved unless we save her. Alright, after this, I'm gonna restart the game.
Tell Mother.
I can't play it like this. This is really laggy.
And tell her this wasn't her fault.
And I have no idea why.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here. We found a survivor.
He's not surviving for long.
Clive.
Never mind, he's not a survivor. I'm sorry.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
Wait, did you just like sweep them up, put them in a
Fighting for those who
bag?
fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
No, I'll do it. It's fine.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
And I will restart the game. This is actually unplayable. Hold on. The game said no. This might be bad. The game doesn't want to close, and I understand. Close the program. Alright. Restart the game. Details. Yeah. Hi. Change. Alright, we're gonna try again. Hopefully everything is fixed. If not, I might just end it because I cannot play like this. I gotta look into it. I didn't really fix it. Maybe it's just the area. hoping what it is it just is not like Martha's Crossing right now, and I don't know why, because it was fine last time I was here. Alright, Eyeball Man. Ooh, okay, 5,000. Hopefully I can fight him while I lag.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try.
Alright, I get him with this again. Oh, he got out of it. Alright, it looks like the restart fixed the game. Alright, no more doom for you. Notorious Mark slain. I've killed the Eyeball Man. Oh, they just hand you the bounty right there.
You didn't see that coming.
Alright, so something was wrong with the game, and I guess restart fixed everything.
That must be the bridge.
That's the only bridge, what do you mean? Scatter remains.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I don't know, the water doesn't seem to be moving.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Maybe we just take Martha with us. I gotta run all that way. Never mind, I'm not running.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Alright, now we're back. Alright, Martha, they're dead.
No one survived then?
No, you survived. I mean...
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
I mean, it's not.
Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you.
It's on the Imperial's hands, and they're
Should have
dead.
been me. This was all my fault.
It's not your fault.
How?
You couldn't have known.
You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
I mean, that
assumed it
sounds
was all
fake.
just nonsense concocted by
I
the
mean,
Empire.
it sounds like that, yeah.
Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question:
why do it at all?
Why do it at all?
That's good. That's a good
My
question.
mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
She's angry.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right
I don't think
now,
anyone has that much
they
time.
need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the
Imperials
Imperials
come
come
calling
calling.
back.
Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alright, I guess you get the two guys that came. Wait, I've got plenty of black blood. It's just a cell, right? Yeah.
How do?
So. Trade for Gil.
A fair trade. Is that everything? A fair trade.
White winged wonder.
Try not to move.
I don't know what this is.
Oi, you there?
Yeah?
You handy with that sword of yours?
Kinda.
Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right.
Wild birds, the big
Wild
ones.
birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
They protect travelers around these parts from bandits and the like.
From bandits and the like.
Chocobos.
Fighting
Fighting
bandits.
bandits.
Really?
It's true.
Saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday.
A gang of footpads only yesterday.
Nasty lot they were.
Nasty lot they were too.
And now they're back, looking to settle the score.
Looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okay.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
Alright.
She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry,
You'll know her when you see,
See
her.
her, right or not? Okay, so it's a white
I'm
chocobo.
sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Alright, I'll do this real quick, I guess. It's right here.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a
Alright,
chocobo.
I am lagging a little bit still, but the game is not. Alright, white feather.
White feather.
A large white feather.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
What if Whiteheart is mine? Like, what if my chocobo lived? Do I have you with me? Oh yeah, I do, okay.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Alright, I see him.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head.
I figure
on
someone would pay
their
good coin for a
wall.
white chocobo. That's like the only one.
Around here they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, you probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, you have a large light here. Hold on. Okay, I've been hit. Again. And again. It won't let me dodge it. Hey, got him that time. I will have to buy another potion. I kept getting hit, and it wouldn't let me dodge. I don't really understand. It is my bird.
You're safe now. Whiteheart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Yeah, it's yours. You're a dummy.
It couldn't be.
You're a big dummy.
Ambrosia.
Alright, your chocobo's alive.
You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Alright, you stay here with them.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
And now he's gonna tell him the story of his chocobo.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Yeah.
Well,
Clive
Sorry,
Rosfield.
sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Hand me your money.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Does that mean we get a free chocobo now, or...?
You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about
I don't
this
know if I can
tonight.
take you with me.
Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, am I getting a free mount? I can move faster now, can't I? Aw, free mounts.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Alright, thank you.
You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
It seems like she understands words.
You seem awful familiar now
Oh,
I get
no.
a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Yeah.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly son.
No, I'm
that
definitely
I
the
am.
same guy.
Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Alright, so he definitely knows who I am. Alright, let's go. Come on.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Okay. Oh, I get a thing. Oh, chocobo unlocked. R3 and X to summon chocobo. I will buy my potion here.
Oh. Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Is it business or
Perhaps.
pleasure? You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Alright, we're gonna save because we got a chocobo. Alright, Gav, we're back.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
Just straight to...
What,
yeah,
no
where's my
kind
stuff?
words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Didn't even bring her a drink, wow.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Yeah?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Yeah.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah, well, if they're occupied, we should go after at least one of them.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
I mean, if they're gonna war, like, right there, why don't we go, like, all the way somewhere else?
Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
True, it will.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Yeah.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
Just get a ship, it's
I
fine.
have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over
Yes,
100
that man.
cities.
Yes, that man, right there.
Wait.
Rossfield.
Rossfield.
He's my uncle. Are you dumb?
And you're a Rossfield, of course.
Yeah, why are you so dumb?
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
Alright, Gav, why are you a
What
dummy?
we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Gav, you're a dummy. You know that? Otto's counter is now open. Renown. Okay, so I guess renown's a currency? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't read. I'm dumb.
What are we waiting for,
What's that?
indeed?
Like a treasure chest. Hold on. How do I get down there?
That broom's as ragged as goat's lot.
How do I get? How's it over there?
What's the matter, Nectar?
Are we going to Chocobo Man?
The
How does
hunt
go
board.
hunt
It's
board?
where the curse just because.
Okay, I know about hunt boards. I know what a hunt board is. I don't care.
Oh, Clark.
The patrons. What does?
Oh, Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Talk at the tea house. Oh, accept donation.
You earned this. All yours.
Berserker ring.
Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid.
Okay, so I need. Alright, so I need to get renowned.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Nothing here.
Always something in there.
Alright, I need 900. I need less than 1,000 points, and then we get that. What does this square mean? Fruits of her labor. How do we get down there?
Yep. Others weren't so lucky though.
Is it like down here, or is there like a way down?
You think it's alright to touch him?
It seems down, but I can't. No, that's way too down. It doesn't go anywhere.
Finish with that log so we can... Call it a board.
Alright, straight this way.
I hear there's trouble in Rosette.
This way. Oh, I'm dumb. There was a way out here.
Won't be long now, Marcel. Sid, I am.
I was hoping to speak to you.
Was hoping to speak to you.
Why?
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
Yeah?
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off.
5 years? That's a lot for a
took
tree.
it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Okay.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Okay, thank you. I want one. I'm gonna eat it.
That Martell? Today's finally the day.
I may as well do it like I'm right here. 2 baskets of apples. You got 2 baskets in one tree? Although I don't know how big their baskets are. They could be like 2 or 3 apples in a basket, man. No idea.
Did you come through the forge today? Smells like a still.
Okay, that is actually not too far away. Alright guys, I got you some apples. Apparently tasty.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Hand over the apple.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Yeah, now her apples are tasty.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Alright, now I have another basket. Alright, here's baskets. Here's stuff from everyone else.
Service.
Here's more apples. We have a lot. Alright, everyone, come get your apples.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they?
Yeah?
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid.
Yeah, they're edible now.
Basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the guard.
I got her all the way back down.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard.
Wait, no, I don't.
And pass along everyone's regards.
I don't have to run.
The curse breakers send their thanks and their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her after all these years.
Yes,
I
apparently
suppose she
they
was
did.
very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work, and she wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do
Right, now I'm
anything
sad.
really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well
Alright,
provided
thank you for apple.
They like your fruit, Martell?
I mean,
Isn't that
probably
wonderful?
Otto probably wants to make like pies or something.
I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Display in Clive's chambers. Alright, now I'm going over here. Will the area change make me laggy again and make me restart? We'll find out.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav?
I mean,
Didn't seem pleased.
he's not good at fighting.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Alright, he found something.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
It's fine. I'll just destroy the crystal that's there, it's okay.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
And now you're given a chance to face yours. That's fine.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Just like you helped me with
The
mine.
end.
Alright, what'd you find, Torgal? You found something.
Come on.
Oh, he found bees.
How far do you think your
Apparently I can't save.
reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde.
It's probably because they're
As many as we
talking.
can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Yeah, it's because they're talking. I really want to fight bees right now. I want to walk by them.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria.
Alright, what if you kill those guys?
Of the stain which befalls her. That
Welcome,
she
my
might
new
rise
dawn.
once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Alright, I want to kill that guy.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Hello.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Not really.
Keep to the roads now.
Bye.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's
been stirring up trouble.
There've been attacks on the garrison.
Garrison's supplies stolen. You would say Black Shield was murdered.
A Black Shield was murdered.
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Of course they will.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
No, I can. I'd win.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just
yeah,
there.
What about them?
You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only
What's a firebrand?
I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Okay, you're kind of a dick.
I think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were...
Yeah, we couldn't help but notice all the guys here.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village.
We have nothing more to say to you.
Nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all
We're
in
just
grave
travelers.
danger.
What do you mean?
The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tribute,
I'm gonna go
we
kill
are
all those
left
guys.
alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Alright, what if I just kill all the Black Shields?
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
I don't think she will.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
I don't know, probably your,
Well, I would certainly be welcome.
Probably your uncle.
Can we find them before the Imperials do?
I feel like your uncle probably doesn't like your mom.
Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
Chocobo!
And directly into
Hello.
the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Faster!
Oh, I can go faster now, hold up.
Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking us? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
I sneeze. Sneezing. Get off my doggy. here we go. Here's some black shields.
More of my mother's men.
Alright, have fun, guys. Where did these guys come from? Why are there clamshells all the way out here? There's no clams anywhere nearby. Is that a chest? This is a chest, hold on.
Stay down.
Goblin coin. Oh, there's more of them.
Enough of you, are there?
Alright, you guys, like, tired of fighting me now? Oh, they're dead. Alright.
Blood, Clive.
It looks like someone's, like, tossed over the side.
And still wet.
Ah.
You were told to
stay in your homes.
The Black Shield.
I know who you are, so...
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yeah?
Why then? We
Well,
owe
you're here at
you
things.
our thanks.
You saved us the trouble
You
of
have
interrogation.
saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
And you've saved me the trouble of finding
Dwell
you.
in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Alright, well, you guys are about to die.
On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Have fun.
I'll show you a true shield Brazilian.
You guys have fun on the ride? I wonder if they had fun getting, like, thrown around. Level up? Level up. Come on. Yeah.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you.
We come bearing a message.
We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded
Did you freed from our camps?
They await you in Ordil.
Guardians of the Flame.
Guardians of the Flame.
Alright, I'm gonna kill you now.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Alright, I'll go there in a second. This looks like it'd be a boss fight. I'm gonna save.
Find something, boy. Death.
What does death smell like? Probably not good. But I don't know what. Okay, I'm guessing it's bodies. Yeah, they found all the people he rescued and killed them. That's the guy that spit in my face.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I guess we're gonna bury him.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes. Or we're just leaving the bodies here.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
There's a guy up here. I'm just gonna go this way.
But this is their home.
This is gonna be a long, long walk. What is it, Peach? Hold on.
Very well.
What if there's treasure on the beach? There might be. Hold on. Devil crab. Looks like there's a bunch of devil crabs here. Looks like a treasure chest over here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's crabs on the beach. That's where they live. Of course they're not alone. Come on, Torgal, we're leaving.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I don't know, I feel like if your uncle was really rich, they probably wouldn't mess with him because they need his money.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Quest destination nearby.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy.
I don't think they're gonna let you in.
Voice rinse dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for
Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles
Alright, so
had
there's a
tunnels
back door
built
somewhere.
so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
Alright, so we gotta go in there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
I mean, if it's abandoned, it should be safe, right?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. I don't know.
The good news is
I don't
we
know
haven't
light
seen
could
a
make
single
black.
shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Alright, so that gate's closed and there's like stuff behind it. I don't think I can get in that one. This one should be fine.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay, apparently that's the only. I figured there's like 2 ways to go through the city. I guess not.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
I said there's bandits in here.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Alright, so you guys got a lot of guys.
Or not.
Alright, you're going down. I kind of completely forgot about the other magic guy.
only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Wait a second. Is that the guy from the start of the game?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Oh, is it my own shield guys from the start of the game?
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Alright, I guess you're lucky I didn't kill your guys then.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
I mean, I guess it's been like 15 years, like, actually almost 20 years.
We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Yeah, your mom is a bitch.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
Yeah, why is she doing it?
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Alright, so we got an extra friend.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's
Speak
hope
with
Sir
Wade.
Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show him as much mercy as...
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
What is your plan?
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have
so
done
they
for my
probably
own.
for like 10,
But
15.
until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Alright, to battle we go.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Prioritize quest. Party members, throughout the main scenario, Clive will be joined with various companions, okay? I can't teleport, alright.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Running
Since
it
we burned
is.
their first village.
Fine.
We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
That was the Black Shields. We'll find another bridge.
Bastard, the lucky I didn't.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
No, we're going now.
What is it now?
I told you.
We
I'm
bear
here
a
to kill
message
you.
For the Vicereine, from the Guardians of the Flame.
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Actually, yes.
Then come! Die along with your flame!
Alright, so I gotta kill the magic guys first.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Are you done?
Bloody hell!
I think I have more.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Nice try.
Alright, you're done. That's it, right? Oh no, Dragoon.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
Why did you just come down here when they were fighting?
have but proven
Our point.
that this land
And is in dire need of
is in
cleansing.
dire need of cleansing.
I needed that.
So wait!
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Alright, your Dragoon's dead. $180. We're getting closer to the next ability I want to buy.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
Did the plan really work though?
It bloody worked.
I thought you guys were dead.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
I think they might increase because they're mad
Though I
now.
doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
I don't know, I feel like Dragoon's probably kind of hard to
I often
replace.
wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell,
Another springs up in its place.
Yet be that
I think
as
you're
it may,
fine.
it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will.
Ow!
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound
Probably,
strategy, my
yeah.
lord.
Ow. Quest complete. I can get the thing now from the vendor. It's 85.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since
Probably the whole
beginning.
time.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his
they'd be
estate
angry.
and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. especially since you're famously dead.
Yeah, that's a good
have
point.
to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I mean, it might work. Up the burnt blade from weight.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again.
I mean, that was kind of their fault.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh. Well, I was gonna save, but I guess not. I guess if the chain is short, like cutscenes are done, we're gonna save.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
That's a good point. Probably not.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Yeah, those are angry footsteps.
Imagine my surprise when I was
So
told
my nephew had come to visit. Yeah, you're supposed to be dead.
Clive Rossfield
Died long ago.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
What are you doing? You don't have a weapon.
You would mock me as well?
That's what it looks like.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
Alright, now you're just embarrassing yourself.
To her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes.
Alright, this must be something like this is probably like a game or something.
Thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench.
Alright, it must be some sort of like game or something he played when he was a kid.
Still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Alright, he believes him now.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Alright, he's alive.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
Alright, so we gotta tell him how he survived.
Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Yes, use the fine china. We have guests tonight.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 20 years.
Perhaps it
My
would
mom's
be
a bitch.
otherwise had I
She's
the
in
courage
charge.
of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Yeah, both of your nephews lived.
Besides,
Joshua's
I have
alive
it
too.
on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Yours.
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible
Yeah,
liar.
that is true.
Is that true?
Yeah, kinda.
It's not untrue.
No, it's
I'd
definitely
say
true.
no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid.
Yeah, I am Sid. I am
You
the
were
new
always
Sid.
such a good boy. But
No,
now
you're quite the outlaw.
Quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Alright, his uncle's funny.
This will be fun.
I don't think outlaws just pillage though. That's like pirates, right? When do we get to save?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
I don't know if that's fast or slow, or I don't know how ships work.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did
It's
so because
fine.
I saw no
It's
other
fine.
choice.
You're okay. It's over now.
Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but
No,
another's.
no, it was definitely your sword. Your hand's your sword.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
I mean, Clive did the same thing, saying, "Oh, I killed my own brother," but he didn't kill his brother. His
And
brother's alive.
Before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Oh.
Jill.
Jill, you're fine. You're not a monster.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Before
We're
I
trying
can
to
do
make a
that,
place to do that.
I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Alright, can I save you, please? Alright, I can. First.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Oh, it's another plus quest.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
How may I help you today, Clive?
Creature Whisper. Berserker Ring.
Here you are. All done?
Gear? I'm good. Alright guys, that's it for today. I had originally planned to take the day off because I have something to do in a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I meant to stream yesterday and then I didn't. I kind of forgot. So today was like a short makeup. Schedule be posted tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow or not. But I'll post the schedule tomorrow. Anyway, everyone, thanks for coming. We're gonna head out now. Bye-bye.